Hello everyone, and welcome back to HAHU Tube. Are you preparing for your last part or part 3 of grade 8 General Science Ministry exam? You've come to the right place. Today, we are doing a deep dive into the last part of General Science MSLCE paper. We aren't just giving you the answers. We are explaining the why behind every single one so you can handle any question that comes your way. Let's finish it with part 3.
Question number 41. Which one of the following energy usage contributes for air pollution? A. Solar energy. B. Energy from fuels. C. Hydropower energy. Or D. Wind energy. The answer is energy from fuels. Burning fossil fuels like oil, coal, and gas release harmful gases and particulates into the air, unlike renewable sources like solar, wind, or hydro. Question number 42. Which one of the following can be done for forest conservation? A. Deforestation. B. Cutting trees. C. Burning trees as fuel. Or D. Reforestation. The answer will be reforestation. This is because reforestation is the process of planting trees in areas where forests have been cut down, helping to restore the ecosystem. Nice. Let's go to question number 43. It says, which one of the following is among an ex situ biodiversity conservation mechanism? A. Establishing parks. B. Establishing sanctuaries. C. Establishing a zoo. Or D. National parks. The correct answer will be establishing a zoo. Ex situ means off-site. Conservation in a zoo takes the animals out of their natural habitat to protect them. The other options are in situ or on-site conservation. Interesting. Question number 44. Which one of the following cannot be an indigenous knowledge-based soil conservation mechanism? A. Use of chemicals. B. Crop rotation. C. Counterplowing. Or D. Mixed cropping. Dear viewers, did you say use of chemicals? That's right. Because chemical fertilizers and pesticides are modern industrial methods, not traditional indigenous practices like crop rotation or counterplowing. Question number 45. Our solar system does not contain A. Any star. B. Any comet. C. Any galaxy. Or D. Any moon. The answer is any galaxy. Our solar system is a tiny part inside the Milky Way galaxy. It does not contain a galaxy within itself. Question number 46. The farthest planet from Sun in our solar system is A. Jupiter. B. Neptune. C. Saturn. Or D. Uranus. The answer is Neptune. Following the reclassification of Pluto, Neptune is the eighth and farthest planet from the Sun. Question number 47. Out of the 8 planets in the solar system, the 2 planets at the second and fourth places respectively revolving around the Sun are A. Mercury and Mars. B. Venus and Mars. C. Mercury and Earth. Or D. Venus and Jupiter. The correct answer for this question will be Venus and Mars. This is because the order from the Sun is Mercury first, Venus second, Earth third, and Mars fourth. Question number 48. How many artificial satellites owned by our country are launched and revolving the Earth there in space? A. 1, 2, 4, C. 3, D. 2. The answer is 2. Ethiopia has launched 2 satellites, ETRSS-1 in 2019 and the ET Smart RSS in 2020. Good. Question number 49. Which one of the following is correct about the motion of satellites and planets? A. Satellites move on planets while planets revolve around the Sun. B. Planets revolve around the Sun while satellites revolve around the planet. C. Satellites and planets both move together side by side. D. Satellites revolve around the Sun while planets revolve around satellites. D. Satellites revolve around the Sun while planets revolve about satellites. The answer is planets revolve around the Sun while satellites revolve about planets. Planets orbit the Sun due to its gravity, and satellites, like the Moon, orbit their respective planets.
Before we move on to the next set of questions, if you're finding these explanations helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more students just like you. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Have a question about a specific rule? Drop it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help.
Let's go to question number 50. Comparing planets with each other based on their average diameter. Identify the correct statement. A. Saturn is the largest planet. B. Earth is the largest planet. C. Jupiter is the largest planet, or D. Mercury is the largest planet. Did you say Venus is the largest planet? Where is Venus? So there is no Venus. The correct answer is Jupiter is the largest planet. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, with a diameter about 11 times that of Earth. Question number 51. Which one of the following conditions makes the Earth unique in its nature as compared to other planets? A. Having a solid rocky surface. B. Having a gravitational field. C. Having its own large mass, or D. Having enough liquid water. I'm sure you have said having enough liquid water. This is because Earth is the only known planet to have abundant liquid water on its surface, which is essential for life. Let's go to question number 52. It says, our Earth is the only known suitable place for life to exist because of many factors. One of the factors can be its A. Favorable atmosphere. B. Wide surface area. C. Large vegetation cover. Or D. Low temperature. The correct answer for this question is favorable atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere contains the right mix of oxygen and protective layer like ozone to sustain life and regulate temperature. Question number 53. During regular reflection of light from a surface, the reflected rays A may scatter outwards, B bounce back to the source of light, C are all parallel to each other, or D may cross each other. If you say are all parallel to each other, that's right, because in regular or specular reflection from a smooth surface, parallel incident rays remain parallel after reflection. Question number 54. Dispersion of light into different colors occurs when white light passes through prism. Which one of the following colors appears before others? A. Orange light, B. Green light, C. Yellow light, D. Violet light. The answer is orange light. In the spectrum ROYGBIV, red is refracted the least and appears at the top, followed by orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Among the choices, orange is the closest to the top, or red. In the spectrum Vigor or ROYGBIV, red is refracted the least and appears at the top, followed by orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Among the choices, orange is the closest to the top, which is red. Nice. Question number 55 says, which one of the following objects is transparent? A. Waxed paper, B. Clean water, C. Metal sheet, or D. Frosted glass. If you say metal sheet, that's not correct. The correct answer will be clean water, because transparent materials allow light to pass through clearly. Clean water is transparent. Waxed paper and frosted glass are translucent, and metal is opaque, which cannot pass light through it. Great. Question number 56 says, sound is produced in humans by A. Vibration of head, B. Vibration of tongue, C. Vibration of skin, or D. Vibration of air. If you say vibration of air, that's correct, because sound is produced when vocal cords vibrate, causing the air column in the throat to vibrate. Question number 57 is coming. It says, in which one of the following medium does sound travels fastest? A. Solid medium, B. Liquid medium, C. Gaseous medium, or D. Clean water. If you say the answer is solid medium, that's right, because sound travels fastest in solids because the particles are packed closely together, allowing the vibration to transfer more quickly. Question number 58. The heat transfer mechanism that takes place by actual movement of a liquid or gas is A. Conduction, B. Convection, C. Diffusion, or D. Radiation. Did you say diffusion? That's not the answer. Maybe you have said radiation. Radiation is also not the answer. The correct answer will be convection. This is because convection is the transfer of heat through the physical movement of liquid fluids, which is liquid or gases in currents. Conduction is for solids and radiation for light. Near to the finishing line, question number 59. Consider a simple circuit given below with some of its components labeled with letters. What do the letters A and B respectively represent? A. Resistors and switch. B. Switch and cell. C. Resistor and cell. Or D. Battery and resistor. The correct answer will be resistor and cell. This is because in a standard circuit diagram, a zigzag line which is represented by A is a resistor or load, and a symbol with long and short parallel lines in B represents a cell or battery. What about C? Put the answer in the comment section. The last but by no means of stretch the list is question number 60. Question number 60 says, magnets have many applications in our daily life, but they are not used in A. Compasses, B. Computers, C. Scanning machines, or D. Electric heaters. The correct answer for the last question of 2015 General Science question will be electric heaters. Electric heaters use the resistance of a wire to generate heat. Compasses, computer hard drives, and MRI scanners all rely on magnetic properties.
That's it for today's last part of General Science session. I hope this makes your exam preparation a lot easier. If you want to study this exam on your own, I have uploaded the full PDF of this 2015 EC General Science Ministry exam to our Telegram channel. Just search for HAHU Tube on Telegram or click the link in the description below to download it for free. Keep studying hard, and I'll see you in the other subject video.